what do you guys think of someone who is maybe say like, oh, you know what, I'm kind of antisocial. I just don't want to talk to other people. I just want to show up and and play a video game. What do you guys think of that? Okay, so just reading the chat. So Tara, you say honestly, not too sure. I'm just awkward and have a hard time talking as well. All right, yeah, and it's totally okay if you're awkward and have a hard time talking. Just know that everyone is like that, right? And the only way you get better of not being awkward or talking is by practicing it, right? So I'm not perfect either when I'm talking, but if you just keep going, right, have the idea that you have in mind, then it will come out and you will get better with your words. But that's where you're at right now. That's okay. So essentially, it's kind of self doubt, right? Your own self doubt of being out there can't stop you from starting. So Tara, earlier before we got started with the live stream here earlier at 6, you said that you would like to play, right? But it sounds like maybe this is one thing that's holding you back. It's gonna be kind of hard to play D&D without communicating with the rest of your party. Not to say that you have to put yourself really far out there, but at least be willing to chat a bit. Yes, when it comes to D&D, because you're visually not seeing something on the screen, right? You might have little figurines, a map to help you that your DM might give you, but everything is you're listening and you are giving back to the conversation, right? If you say there is a giant mouse, that giant rat on the floor, and it looks very hungry and it's coming your way, what do? Now your response should be reacting to the situation that I just presented to you. You might take a broom that's in the corner, from the room and start whacking the rat, or you might take out your sword or cast a spell, fireball on it to get rid of it. And as long as you're doing that, then you're cool. You can totally play the cool silent type, right? So Tara, you can be totally the cool, edgy, like hair to the side and like barely talks character, maybe leaning back on the table against the wall, right? And they said you just said literally you just wrote I stabbed the rat, so you can be at the table and be I stabbed the rat, and the DM with what? Either with my dagger, long sword. Okay, you do it. So as long as you're able to interact with that, then that's all you really need. Don't feel pressured if any of you who are looking to just get started really know of any D&D shows like I mentioned, Critical Role or Dimension 20 or what was it, Fables 20? I think there's Fables. There's other shows like that, but don't get intimidated by them role playing their characters on the shows. It's more about what can you do, what can you bring to the table. Arcath, you say I fill a small container with rat poison and Mountain Dew. Oh well, yeah. I can see them drinking that, so that works.